Namaste. Many blessings, love, and light to you. So honored and grateful that you are here. So right now we have a thunderstorm going through. And I was just reflecting on a lot of times we go through storms and we have to weather the storm. So when an emotion or a heavy analytical thought comes up, it can start to build momentum to become like a storm. And then we see these energies come back to us that feel like storms. So when we can more consciously navigate what we're thinking and feeling, then we're stronger to weather the storms, and then we have less and less storms to weather. So, it's staying on the path and staying devoted to making, an effort to meditate and go inward and connect to your higher self, to God, to all, in every known moment that you possibly get the opportunity to, and your faith increases and your strength increases and your endurance and your awe and sense of joy and life, for loving life, and just all of that just becomes more and more of a normal thing in your life that you can bring into your now moment to elevate and raise the vibration by connecting to your inner power and your empowerment. So we can weather any storm when we walk in faith and love and light. Stay strong, stay with the light, ground your energy, transmute it. When those thoughts and feelings come up that build momentum into, a weather pattern you don't want, let's say, it's okay to pull back and choose differently in every now moment, and continue to carry the light as you learn and grow. So we're able to move forward and raise our consciousness in a more calm state where we're not recreating more and more weather patterns, but just pulling back and learning to weather the storms that are already there, learn those lessons, transform them to blessings so that we can see the light of the day, get to the end of the tunnel of light. So it's worth it to continue to do the inner work and go through shifting and purging and cleansing and realizing and releasing and accepting and forgiving and trusting and growing and loving and getting in touch with your inner true self and discernment, your inner power, being empowered. It's okay to be sensitive. Be empowered to be sensitive is amazing. Empower the light within you and inspire yourself and others. You inspire yourself and others when you empower yourself to connect to your higher self, to God, to all, the essence of all, source. So it's a divine line when you go into meditation and you go into grounding and transmuting. And then when stuff comes up where you're like, whoa, that thinking and feeling, you can alter that pattern or timeline. You can actually pull back and say, oh, thank you for showing this to me, but no thank you. Let's actually raise up that thought and that vibration a little bit higher, or that emotion. So it's a process in devoting in devotion. You're devoting your soul to this path, to oneness, the wholeness, to God, to all, to source within you and that inner strength. So it empowers you to become an inspiring light, to also help others become empowered. So it's really good to go inward and do this work because it's changing on the collective scale of energy. So we're changing as a collective and we're growing together, and we're growing and we're expanding. And so the light is shining brighter and brighter. So we can wither through the storms of the past patterns that are being cleansed and all this stuff. Just wither the storm, pull back, reach that thought and emotion a little bit higher. That way it doesn't recreate that same fear pattern, and start putting love to that. Like, I'm safe, all is well, everyone is safe and sound, beautiful weather, we're feeling good. We've, come to realization of who we are. We've lifted up in frequency and connected in unity and harmony and peace and love. We can actually call it to what it be it and not just what it is by lifting up that thought and feeling, because we can be like, oh, it's like this and this is why I can't be this. But no, let's actually lift it up together as a collective consciousness. Let's lift up our thoughts and feelings, raise that vibration and be like, no, I'm calling it what it to be. And we are safe, we're sound, the weather is beautiful, all is well, all is blessed, all is holy, all is God's will be done, all the divine will be done. It's beautiful. So just connecting to that inner strength in times when, like, there's a storm, for example, people may feel afraid or, oh, this or that, or what could happen. Instead of going into worry, call it what it to be. I'm safe, I'm sound. With God, I'm with her in the storm. It's all good. All is well. All is blessed. And that way we can take, instead of the fear thought, we can lift it up in that thought and emotion and change the feeling of the outcome. Changing the feeling will change the outcome. So you pull back, you're like, I'm choosing to be loving during this and be like, yeah, this is cool. This is like inspiration for a video. And the storm, instead of going into a fear state, like, oh no, what if the power goes out, all this, all is well. The light has been flickering on, it's not gone off, it's good. All is well. So connecting to that inward empowerment, like same thing when you're feeling an energetic storm, like you're an empath and you're sensitive and this energy's coming in. You can be like, it's all well, it's all good, all is blessed, and call it what it be instead of what it is. And that would actually help you transmute it faster and not carry it as much, but yet still have compassion. Like, you still can't feel what the person's going through, but if, like, not to the point that it's dragging you down. So then when you're ready to transmute it, you lift that vibration up. It transmutes the energy, and then we're shining the light within us to show that person to shine their light within them. And so when we choose a higher vibe, feeling, and thought, when any circumstance comes in, we choose to alter you can, change the pattern or timeline by making peace with it. Like, okay, this is how I normally feel, but I can lift this up right here, right now. So let's lift up our vibes, our thoughts, our feelings, our intentions, get them clear, get them pure, and just keep raising them up, Whenever you feel that fear base, that doubt, that worry, the anxiety, lift up that thought, that feeling, lift up that thought and feeling. Sometimes we need encouragement. Encourage your thoughts and feelings, lift them up, stay lifted. Keep rising in vibration. Thank you so much for being here. Peace, love, and light. If you like this video, feel free to hit like. If you would like to subscribe to our channel, you can subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. Peace, love, and light. Many blessings. Namaste.